Welcome to MLB The Show. Let's explore all of the gameplay options to help you decide which options are best for you.
Yeah. Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If you was whack and you came up with some paper, you still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Treat Gentiles like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake bar, default, and conceive us. The truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my... I just different. Ooh.
Hey look, now that...
Anticipation is high for some fireworks in tonight. Striding into the box, Rowdy Tellez, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Hot shot towards the hole. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away because they hate it when the ball's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in. It takes safety to know what believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a dead bar of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Striding in, D. Gordon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. His career numbers against Minaya, he's gone 2 for 6. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Grossman. One away. Ready now, Malik Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and grounded foul. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. With with that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Beckham ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. He played an inning. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he lays off for ball one. One and two.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll go. Standing in, Chris Davis. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Davis playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Throwing to second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show Track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Davis stands at second with no outs. He pops it up, but this will land untouched. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. And no one will get this one. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. A's go quietly there. We'll move to. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1, here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. His career numbers against Manaea, he's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Tim Beckham, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. And there's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. Weekly hit to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the... Now at the plate, Nick Hundley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Into the box. Now, Marcus Semien, his career numbers against this pitcher. Just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike one. Semien. In. 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short. Beckham has it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Malik Smith, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. field in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So we got him looking there. Edwin Encarnacion goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Here's Robbie Grossman, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Ready with the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Count remains at 0-2. Grossman aboard here at first with nobody out. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Nope. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Runner goes for second. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Ripped on the ground to first. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Ryan Healy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grossman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Davis leads off second with nobody out. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
And it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
One and two, here it comes. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Stepping up now, Nick Hundley, runner in scoring position with two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. It's first and third with 2 away, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. No contact there, and it's 1-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. 6th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Beckham. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Hit to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2. Into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the... Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Malik Smith the next to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Here's Chris Davis now. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Piscotty at second. Davis on at first with nobody out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Matt Chapman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's grounded foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I got the count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Still no score. Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. In now, Marcus Semien. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's set and the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
0-2. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. And the inning is over. Soria will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looped out toward third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Olsen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head. Dan Altavilla comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. well hit to right.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And that's too high, ball two. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Haniger becomes the first out of the inning. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here it comes, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Settling in now, Matt Olson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And it's fouled away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Another full count pitch home. Hit softly down the line at first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. And there's the first out to begin the 11th. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. Last time through was a base hit. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith. Check his swing there and pops this one up. Simeon is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Rips this one to first. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
1-0 the count. Blake Trinan jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. The 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. So it's no run. Zach Roscoe takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Hard hit to first. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. The relay throw. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 1-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hate?
Inside the show. And now your host.
Back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the AL West, the A's allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Talking reckless,
Satisfied. Yeah. Satisfied is all you.
Sinatra.
Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got a studio shout out. You feel good about yourself right now. Satisfied is all. 6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Cut the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never saved up. I'm not defined by these clothes as zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creep, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks that happen, visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. Plotting had to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Youngin' with a dream, but nobody gave a about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but a good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught up nigga who wish he was. I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up. Said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This is consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Now the won't be the same. But rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king, the bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed, I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you, just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit, the whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye in 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show them what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hove. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo.
Pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell to
voice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice. Grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze. Walk off like a grab my put it in the wind. I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing. Hun, I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do, ski. What it do? I'm down, you down, we up. It's a slippery slope. When I need hope, I'm truly on board. Got a love connection on need. You can catch us in our sunset. Yes, we be swinging on the porch. Or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this, but no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds you planted. That. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from my ears and flooded, cold-blooded, no money, I'm from the road. Killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine.
Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running.
We're on a night run, no telling where we're running from. In a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone, losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and biblical floods. I got that Greek love and the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love.
started, non-stop. We're running all night running. Cold-blooded all night running. Night running all night running. Star-studded, non-stop. Night running all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running.
Daytime base. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey. It's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Turner right there. And there's 1 down now. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Turner's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crossed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball just inside.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-1.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
3 balls, 1
On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Full count now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Lucroy gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Freese. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Angels scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Shohei Ohtani is the winning pitcher of record. Walker Buehler. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Corey Seager is the second out of the opening frame. Turner can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. The windup and the 0-2. Fouled away. Into the windup with the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up. Muncy has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual. Threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
From the windup, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. From the belt, the pitch. There goes Ohtani. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Here's the 0-2. Runner going a second time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, he's off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So
hey, you ready?